Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Sing all the way up. Well. All right. But backyard prospecting. Yo. I'm here. Dig Daddy's in the house. What's going on, everybody? I am sorry for being late. You guys aren't too far off. It wasn't the new printer that made me knocked out. It was the old printer. And so I'll tell you a little story. Screw the new printer. That's the story. I sent that thing back because it didn't work. I think is the short of it. It just did not work. So I couldn't be that invested into something that wasn't working. That's really the short of it. I need something that I can use right now to get done the things that I need to print right now. I can't sell any more toolbox sluices right now because I don't have any more classifiers, so I have to print some. And so that's why I even went into the whole debacle. And I apologize that I'm not looking at you guys, in the eyes longingly and all that shit. You know me, I multitask all the time. And anyways, so ultimately, the printer wasn't working, is what it comes down to. I was wasting a lot of resin, and I had not gotten a single good print out of it. Nothing. Not a single good print. Nothing that I could feel confident or comfortable selling to somebody. I was on a path, and there was a lot of potential there. Give me just a sec. I'll show you guys one of the print. You know what? Fuck it. I'll show you guys one of the prints. The last, well, not the last print, but close to the last print. The one that decided for me that I'm done with this. So, you guys may be familiar with my toolbox sluice and the header box that I print for that. This is the header box. This is a shitty one, but this is the header box that I print for it. Because the new resin printer has less space, I had to redefine the print. Because this is too big to come out of a resin printer, or at least the one that I got. So I redesigned it so it was lower profile comparatively. It's much, much smaller. A lot more clean. A venting hole in the top. And I even threaded the hole going in. But as you can see, the back is always wound up with this curve. I printed like 3 of these. And they always wind up with this curve that it's supposed to be flat. And I don't know, maybe it's just the weight of it was keeping it from being flat and staying flat. But it just always screwed up the back end of this. And then this was never the right size. This is way smaller than I measured it out to be. And the whole process just has so much consumables. Everything in the machine itself is consumable. Like, you have to put these little sheets down to protect the screen. And then there's another sheet on top of that, which is part of the vat. Well, that wears down every 5 to 10 prints. And so, every 5 to 10 prints, I'd have to be spending $30 to replace the vat. And that's ridiculous. No way in hell. So after the first machine popped its vat, they sent me another one, and I was still not able to get a decent print out of it. So I got frustrated and I just said, you know what? Screw it. I'm sending it all back. So it all went back. I kept the little hood, the little grow room, but the printer went back. I have the second printer still. I'm not sure if they're going to ask for it back, but if they want it back, they can have that one back too. But so I went back over to my old printer, the one that prints these, because I've been looking at getting a new printer anyways. Because the new filament printers, man, some of them are fast, like 5 times faster than what these print at, which translates to me being able to get more shit done quicker. And you know, they look nice. They start off at around 300, go up from there. What I could get versus what I want. What I want's way the hell up here. It's like $2,000. So we won't be getting that one. Unless somebody wants to throw some cash at me. Like, you know, a big bucket of it. And I'll go get a big printer. But looking at my old printer, looking at the new printers, I'm like, man, I know I have this printer sitting right here that's still good condition-ish. Except for the catastrophic failure. And so today I started hammering at it. Picking at that thing. And the big mass, I got it all off of there. I freed the head and got the print head out of there. And that's all toasted. That is torqued. So I bought a new one. That one's going to be here Thursday. Hopefully I can get my printer back up and running with some upgraded parts. And I think I'm still going to get myself a new printer anyways. But we'll see what happens. Well, hopefully I'll be printing again. And I can print some classifiers so I can start selling some toolbox looses again. But anyways, that's what I was doing. That's why I was late. I was on Amazon shopping for the hot end. And time got away from me. You know, time got away from me. I was sitting there doing my thing. Then I went over to the bathroom, and I looked up at the clock. And I was thinking, what are we going to have for dinner? And then I looked at the clock again with, you know, my consciousness. I thought, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be doing something right now. Oh, no. And so here we are. Here we are out in the shed, rushing 100 times more than normal because I was sidetracked and I got distracted. So I apologize for the late start. Still intend on having a good time and covering all the deep, important topics that we have listed off on the title of the stream. I don't even know what it was. I think it was just mostly about the printer woes. What a pain in the ass that has been. But hopefully we'll get that all sorted out here really quick. And then we'll be on to the next chapter or whatever. Oh, yeah. The trip this weekend. Man, that sucked. I mean, it sucked, but at the same time, you know, that's how it goes. You go out there, sometimes you don't bring anything back with you. You know, not every spot has gold, and that's why we prospect. We look for it, we search it out. Hopefully we find it. And it's about all you can really do, you know. I'd passed by those spots a couple times in the past. You know, just driving up. And last time I was out there with my family was when we went out camping over further down. Now, we were by the river then. I did some test panning there. Didn't find anything at all. And this was pretty similar. I went to a spot further down the mountain. Different creek. Different little section. But it feeds into that same river. And there was no gold there either. So that area, that stretch right there, maybe there is some gold in there. I didn't find any if there was. And so that's that. That is what it is. Oh, thank you, Donna. I much appreciate you. Thank you so kindly for that donation. That's a cute little fox on there as well. But yeah, projects, man. Lots of projects all over the place. Doing this, doing that. I had to mow the lawn this weekend. That's not normal for me. Usually I have some guy who comes by and does it, but he hasn't shown up in a while. And so I got recruited. And I got recruited to dig some hole or to trim the lawn, trim some hedges, do the yard work that I probably should do on, for myself to begin with. But, if a guy's willing to do it for you and you pay him money and just show up. But the dude doesn't answer my calls. So I got to bust out the old lawnmower. I do own all the tools to do this stuff. So that's good. I didn't have to go and buy anything. But the problem is I use them so infrequently that most of my batteries are dead. Like dead. So I got one battery, one 40-volt battery that powers my lawnmower, my trimmer, my blower, my weed eater. Just the main four. And so I had to decide, am I gonna convert over to something else and replace all that shit, or just buy more batteries? The batteries are expensive as hell, man. They're like $150 for the small one. What's going on, G-Man Gold Digger? And everybody else, hello. Again, I'm sorry for the late start. I'm a complete disaster here, and I apologize for that as well. I haven't even uploaded what's what video. So let me do that right now. Bear with me. And just think, because we started late, a whole bunch of people don't even realize that we're streaming tonight. They're thinking, oh, Dig Daddy's a flake. What a dick. And, they're not wrong. I mean, that's kind of what happened. It wasn't intentional, of course. You all know that. But at any rate, they're not here. And so, because they're not here, that just means there's that much more chance for you guys to win tonight's sloppy seconds. So, hurrah for that. Now, I just need to get back to the place where I was before. So, at any rate, I apologize also for the shitty video this weekend that I didn't find any gold. There was no gold in my video. And for those of you who got tricked into watching that video by the first title, I kind of apologize a little bit. There was no gold. Oh, shit, that's what I was looking for. I'm trying to find a chat window I can actually type into, because these chat windows freaking suck. There we go. Here, I don't need to hear me. Shh. Get the pop out going here. So yeah, bear with me while I get all my windows that I'm usually ready with. Let me get them going real quick. You guys want music tonight during the sluicing? We're going to get onto that pretty quick here. So if you want music, I'll fire up the media player. Yeah, no, it was really just quick test panning, I wasn't really looking to go hiking in. Or do any heavy duty anything. I'm a lazy ass, so what I really just wanted to do was get an idea. Even in the worked places, the flood gold is going to continuously keep replenishing at least a little bit on top, right? So you're likely to find a couple little specks, if anything. Even if other people have worked the area before, you come back later, you're probably going to get a little something, and you can get an idea. Now, when I shave the moss, if there's gold there, that's where you're going to find a hint. You're going to find a little hint of it right there. You know, the moss catches gold. If you got a bunch of mossy rocks where you go digging, scrape that. Scrape it all off. Put it in a pan. You know, don't lose any of the dirt underneath. You'd be really surprised. If you've never scraped moss, you'd be really surprised how much sand and little fine dirt gets hung up underneath their roots. They make a matting on top of the rock. It's about that thick of dirt and sand. And the gold gets caught there. That's why we've used miner's moss for 100 years. Yeah, bedrock is another great place. If there's a little bit of piling up in a bedrock, that's a natural sluice right there. So you check that, you dig that out. If there's gonna be any gold in the area, you'll find a taste of it, or you'll find a good amount of it. That's where you're gonna find it. Those natural riffles. But yeah, dude, I know about some moss. I know a little bit of something about the green. Let me tell you some. Don't pass up the moss. If you're not finding anything and you're just blindly going into an area, check the moss. Because the moss is going to tell you the secrets. The moss tells you the secrets of the river. Do we have gold? The moss will let you know. Yeah, we got a little bit of gold right here. And if the moss has a lot of gold, you dig the shit out of that space because you're in a nice area. But the moss knows. The moss knows. The moss knows. So check your moss. That's Dig Daddy's prospecting PSA for tonight. But alas, where I went, there was none. And again, such is life of the prospector. We go, we search. Sometimes we find and we rejoice. We mark those places down so we know where to go back. If gold was everywhere, man, you wouldn't be able to move next to a river because everybody would be out there. I know, right? The moss knows. Hey, don't be taking that shirt idea. Wise old moss. I'm gonna have to figure out how to. AI will figure it out for me. Fuck, what am I talking about? Check your moss. Check the fuzzies. You might even find yourself a little mooch friend. You never know. But check the moss. The moss knows. I gotta remember that one. I like that. I gotta remember that. I need to make a new sticker anyways. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a rock with a wizard hat. And the rock is just going to be, he's going to have a wizardy face, right? And he's going to have a big old moss beard. Be like, the moss knows. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little stoned right now and it sounds good. But it sounds good. So we're going to go with that. Right? It's right there. It's just right there. The wise old rock, man. Fucking Mossbeard. Ah, damn it. I got a new mascot. Mossbeard. Moss knows. The wise moss man of the river. God damn, I am stoned. All right, that was part of why I'm late too. Okay, I was I was puffing a little bit. And that's why I lost track of what day it was. What really brought me back to reality is the fact that when I ordered the hot end, it said it would be here Thursday. So then I had to start calculating out in my head, what day is it and when is Thursday? And then I was like, wait a minute, today's Monday. I should be doing something. And that's when panic mode set in, and I ran out here and turned the stream on as quickly as I could. And why I've been fumbling around here instead of focusing on you guys, giving you that smile. Did somebody just get called a cuck? Holy shit, you guys are mean. I mean, unless you're into that, then like kudos to you. But yeah, lots of projects this weekend, man. I installed a strong box to the bench here. That way I can keep my gold in there. It probably won't keep it you know, like super duper safe, but it makes me feel a little better. Yeah, I mean, it's a long drive, you know. I could drive somewhere locally and get nothing, and that'd be fine too. You know, I mean, there's a lot of beautiful nature. I mean, I'm sure it's the same way there in Colorado, man. You know, out on the river is just peace. There's peace there, and you can just let it consume you and rejuvenate you while you're looking for gold. And if you don't find any, at least you know you found a little bit of peace, and that's fine too. Um, but you know, you can find that peace at any river, really. If you're not going to find gold, there's plenty of rivers that don't have gold, much closer than the fucking mountain. It's about an hour and a half drive each way for me, or about an hour because I drive fast. But sometimes I get caught behind people who like to do the speed limit, so I'll sit there and I'll have to curse at them until I run out of energy of that, and then I just sit behind them quietly because I don't want to pass them because my car doesn't pass that well. It goes if nobody's in my way, but when I have to pass people and then maybe they start feeling antsy and be like, "Oh, fuck you," I don't want to play that game. It's not that fast. Hate other drivers. I do. I love driving, but I hate driving. If that makes sense, good on you. But if not, I love the act of driving. I wish the roads were just for me because I'm really good at it. And there's a lot of people on the road who ruin the experience for me. So I, in turn, hate driving. I hope that makes sense. It made sense when I thought it. Ooh, we're going up the mountain tonight. Right? Like, I don't want to spend my time on the road. We have only so much time here on this earth. I don't want to spend it stuck behind some jackass in a freaking in a Lincoln or a freaking or whatever. I don't care what they're driving. You know? If I'm noticing them, they've been there too long. I'm not advocating unsafe driving by any means. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes 35 is 50. Whatever. Just keep your eyes open. That's all. That's all. But either way. See you later, Chef. Have a good one. At least 40? Yeah. You know, I'm okay with that too. I mean, I'll drive as fast as I want to drive, but like everybody else, you got to give it a little bit of gusto and don't be afraid of the speed. But like the people who like hover 5 below, it's like, come on, man. Do you got nowhere to be? No, no, no. Hold on there. California drivers will run you the fuck over. Don't put bad driving on Californians. Californians are brutal drivers, man. Everybody on the freeway is going because you got to understand, especially up north, there's a lot of nothing and it's hot. So it's not like a nice sightseeing drive. It's a god damn it, I got to drive to Modesto. And you're just hauling ass as quick as you can over to Modesto, right? And there's nothing there. God, heaven forbid you have to go past Modesto into the freaking netherworld. You know, it's just go. And everybody is on that same mindset. Even in LA area, even SoCal, everybody is just like, I don't want to be here. Let's just go. And it's actually a real sense of unity in the weirdest way because you're all of the same mindset, like we just want to go. This is not a beautiful drive. I'm not happy to be here. Let's just go for it. And they do. I feel uncomfortable driving there now because like I got too used to driving here in Washington and starting to get all laid back. I used to be a hellion on the road. I still kind of am, especially for up here. But I go down there now and it's just like, God damn, everybody's driving fast. What the hell? Y'all are crazy. I'm telling you, they're brutal down there. I wish more people would drive like Californians. I'm a Californian, obviously, so that's why I'm such a jackass on the road. But hey, what do you guys say? You want to do a little bit of sluicing tonight? I got a little dirt that I set up here, set aside for y'all. We'll have to quickly set the sluice up. Wow, that was easy. I don't know where my little oh, there it is. My bungee. Not that I really need the bungee or anything, but it just looks cool. Turn the water on there. Let you guys see that. And let's listen to some tunes. We got the album 2. Hop over to the music player. Add that to the mix.
Get your classifiers out, we on a hunt tonight. Shaking out the pay dirt in that moonlit light. Gonna take it down a quarter, man, she gotta get it right. Sifting through the rubble, hoping for a nugget bright. Oh, come on! Breaking down the tin, slicing like a pro. Swishing all that gravel, see the glitter glow. We in for the long haul, ain't no easy dope. Go fever, got us tripping, watching that grit flow. Go fever, can you feel the rush? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Classify it down, we ain't in no hush. From 1, 4, 10, 20, 40, man, she goes. Hunting for those shows, see how the treasure shows. Down in mesh, patience is the key. Every little flake got us buzzing like a bee. We won't stop till we hit that creamy seed. Golden dreams busting out, setting our spirits free. Ooh, alright. 40 mesh, fine as diamond dust. Pan it out slow, ain't no rush, no fuss. Liquid gold shining, got our pockets thrust. Every little bit, yeah, it's a treasure we trust. Go feel, can you feel the rush? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Classify it down, we ain't in no hush. From 1, 4, 10, 20, 40, man, she goes. Hunting for those chunks, see how the treasure shows.
Is that better? Is that not so deafening now? I don't know what this streaming app likes to do crazy shit, you know? Alright, Shane, you have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, the streaming app put the application beta thing on freaking super high. I'm like, dude, the only one allowed to be super high out here is me. Oh yeah! Yeah, the thing with the gold jams though is I gotta have a completely separate set from the album because I keep getting copyright struck and it's pissing me off. On one of them, it's been pending for a while, and so I'm not getting any of my revenue off that video. And the fucking company's taking their sweet ass time. It's really pissing me off. So to avoid that, I just need to make a completely separate set of music, which is fine too. I mean, that's kind of fun. But I like some of those songs for utility, you know? And the thing that makes me sad is that means Skunked can't go on an album, because I'm going to use that one anytime I don't get anything at the river. Voice is good? Awesome. Hey, while I'm dicking around over here, you want to get entered in to potentially win whatever gold I find here. make sure to leave a comment on that video. The official comment video of tonight's stream. And you might just win tonight's sloppy seconds, which is just a little pinch out of my pan, a little sample, a little quick something with some fun. So good luck to whoever enters. If I get time this week, I have a special bag of dirt that I got. It's not one that you can go out and buy just yet, so I don't want to do it as a review. But it's such a potentially awesome bag. I want to share the experience with you guys. So if I get time sometime this week, I might make an extra video. Or maybe I'll just make the video this weekend about that if the pay dirt I just ordered doesn't get here in time. I got some bags to review, but nothing that's really like, oh yeah, that's the one, I want to do that. I have to be into it too, you know. Oh yeah, another reminder, on Tuesday, October 22nd, I'm going to be hanging out with Ed and Flash in the Pan over on his channel, doing a little interview. I finally made the big time. People want to talk to me. So tune into that. If you're not already subscribed to Ed's channel, go ahead and subscribe to him. Flash in the Pan, not to be confused with the pay dirt seller Flash in your pan. Or maybe it's the other way around, man. I can't keep up. You'll know when you get there. I'm sure y'all know who I'm talking about. Now, hopefully, I'm not a dipshit and forget. Go and do something, start doing something, and forget that I'm supposed to be on a stream like tonight. Though you got to give me credit. I've been doing the live stream for about a year now, maybe longer. I don't know. When you're old, time seems to go a lot faster than you'd like it to. But been at it for a while. I forgot what I was saying, and I just came to the conclusion that I'm old. Alright. That wasn't too painful. I could definitely see some gold in there. We turn the sluice down. Turn down for what? See in there as well. A little shiny shine up in the sluicey sluice. Camera up high so I can pan. There we go. Whether I'm really panning. But But that's also kind of the beauty of the little pocket sluice, man. There's not a lot of cons. Get it, get a little bit out of the way, pan it back, and you're done. That's why I like running pay dirt over the micro, because it gets everything. You know, I mean, unless there's a big nugget in there, which, unless I'm paying specifically for a big nugget, there's never a big nugget. So I'm never missing anything. In those places where I pan, there's not going to be big nuggets anyways. So the micro is really the one. I like a little bit of insurance, so I go with that Cape D. So the micro Cape D combo is what I really like. Honestly, I wish Dream Mat would make a 6x16 Cape D mat. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Chris. I need to save that link too. Look at all the garnet. These are natural garnet. This is the natural garnet that's in the pay dirt that I get from the river. That's what we're doing tonight is my river dirt. With a little something extra thrown in there, obviously. This sort of spot, this ridge with this big and this amount, Jesus. I would never leave that place. I would never pan anywhere but there. As it is, that's kind of the truth already. Yeah, this album, I was going for more of a funk theme. You know, I got a lot of influence of music that I like. You know, I like rock. You know, I'm a rocker at heart. You know, I like a good heavy metal, like crunchy bass line. You know, that's my gig. But I'm a bassist, right? And bassists appreciate bass lines of all genres. And there's some bitchin' ass bass lines in the funk genre. So that's why everything I do has a bass heavy aspect to it, because I like the bass. I like the boom. So that's what I was going for more with this album. With the previous album, it was more of a southern rock, country, kind of a country influence. But I tried to avoid going too far into country. I'm not really, I don't dig country all that much. I don't dislike it. Yeah, I kind of dislike it. There's less in the country genre that I'm interested in. Let me put it that way. I'm not trying to be disrespectful towards it or anything, but I just don't listen to it so much anymore. But I do like a southern rock sound. And so the country genre and the southern rock kind of fits with the groove of prospecting that I like. It's kind of my mindset, but I like this shit too. All right, we're gonna let that chill. Boom! Big Daddy's back. What's going on? Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Pause this music. Do, 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 do. All right. We got some guests coming in. Who was it who was like right on the... Was that you last week, Culver? You were like right on the money, dude. You've got an eye, brother. It was like, wow. Almost to the 1,000th. I think you were like 1/1000th off. Maybe me and Klesh could have a jam. No, see the problem is my fingers, they don't move in the manner in which they used to when I was 23. Now back then, I could play the bass for 24 hours straight if you gave me the right kinds of motivations. But over the years, that motivation kind of wore the body down. And staying out late and partying. So, they don't like to move so much for so long. Unfortunately, I think my glory days of rocking out are behind me. And so, but that's why I'm really stoked. Why I was, at least anyway, so stoked about the AI music stuff is because I can still kind of have a means of compilating something and it sound cool and be able to share that with others. It is what it is. Rock, man. Freaking rock. You know, you start off, you're sitting there clicking around on your bass. Things take place. And you find yourself playing along to the radio. And your buddy shows up the next day and you're like, hey, man, have you been there that whole time? You're just like, fuck, where'd you go? Did you leave? Oh, man. Party too much. I still have my bass though, and every time I start feeling a groove, I get the urge to go pull it out and start making noise. But usually, or unfortunately, that's usually like at 11 o'clock at night, and the wife's already asleep, and the bass is in the closet, so I'd make a whole shitload of noise pulling it out, and then I'd have to go to a different room, and I still want to be on the computer at the same time, so I multitask too much. I think it's part of my problem. But at any rate, maybe someday I'll pick it up and give a little practice to it, you know. We'll see. All right. Let's scooch over to this camera. Go grab our gold. Hopefully it's not too hot. It's all right. There's a whole bunch of black sand in there, so this is going to weigh heavy. But whatever. Figure it out when you get it. 0.171 grams of 0.171 of a gram of gold. Somebody called me out on that the other day. Now I'm all self-conscious about saying grams of gold. Got me. 171. Give or take, probably take, because you know what? Let's put the magnet on it. I bet we can get rid of some of that real quick. There we go. Got rid of some of that. Some of that that shit. Put that over there. Don't need that anymore. So now there's only a magnet, weights, scales. So now we got rid of that. Now we just got gold and a little bit of black sand. 0.138. And I think that is a lot more of an honest take. And so let me grab my pen. And our little bag A. 0.138. Did anybody guess that? Or get close? 129, 133, 128. I think 133 was the closest. Oh, Ellen said 136? You said 133. Unless you double voted. Not that we're voting or anything, we're just taking silly guesses because we're just a bunch of sillies. But like any silly, we should make some dirt. Oh. Let's do all the appropriate markings. It is 10/7/24. Dick Daddy approved. We are in the month of Halloween. And speaking of Halloween, I do still have 2 more bags of the Halloween pay dirt available. 1/2 gram guaranteed bag. So if you want to check that out, those are in the pay dirt shop. Grab a little scoop of dirt here. Accoutrement. Oh, there goes my garnet. No. You guys are probably cheering. But this just means I now have a wicked mixture of garnet that needs to go somewhere and not on my floor. Up bag, man. A couple coins from different lands of the earth. And every week I gotta re-find them. Let's just give somebody an Allen wrench. Seriously, it's every week I lose those stupid hands. I know I had a few of those pans still. What rock is this? Amethyst. Yeah, we'll put that in there. Since I can't find the pans, I'll throw an amethyst in there. Ooh, maybe not. Now the bag won't close. Ooh, it's gonna be a tight one. She said. Got it. Try to work that amethyst down to the bottom of the bag. That's why you got to put the rocks and stuff at the bottom first. I apologize to whoever wins this one. We're experiencing yet another case of the missing mini pans. I swear they're always like supposed to be right here. Oh, I found them. Damn it. Well, it won't won't fit in the bag, so I'll just throw it in the package. Now I got a big ass mess of garnet up here too. See what I go through for you guys? Garnet everywhere. Here, that can go in there for future pay dirt. Hi. Sigh. I still got a bunch of garnet to pick up off the ground now. That sucks. Whew. There's like a pound of garnet that fell out on the ground of various size. Maybe that'll be next week's pay dirt. I put a fair amount in here, so whoever wins, I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. Enjoy. Bag barely closed though. There's not a whole lot of room in there. Just so I don't forget, tape that to the back. So now you get a little mini pan still. About a tenth of gram of gold, some rocks, some coins, and a fun time. So if you want to make sure that you're in on that, click that link up there. Leave a comment on that video, and that's how you get entered in for Sloppy Seconds. It's really just that easy. You do have to be here when we pull the name, which is going to be now. So, shit, my bad, I forgot to hit the button. So that's going to be now. So if you haven't put your name in the hat, you're too late. It's too late, kind of. I still got to get it ready, so hurry up. Hurry, run. Alright, let's switch over. Oh, for real? Bear with me here. Everything kind of sloshed apart earlier. Lock that in place. Alright. Now let's refresh this page. If you haven't already gotten your thing in, well, it's frankly, it's too late. This is the end of the show, and this is the point in time when we do the thing. 3 plus 5. That's going to be 8. I'm all proud of myself. Let's get some comments. We have 25 comments, 31 people here. So hopefully whoever left a comment and gets picked is still here. Because if not, I'll give you a minute countdown and then we're doing it again. And tonight's winner is Careless Whispers. Happy Monday night, everyone. Well, happy Monday night to you, Careless. And I see you just posted there. I forgot to move the damn microphone. Well, I also sat down, so that's part of it. But anyways, congratulations, Careless. You are tonight's Sloppy Seconds winner. And just need to get your address. I think I have it from Once Upon a Time, but go ahead and send it to me once again so that I can make sure to get you this bag of dirt. And congratulations, and I hope you enjoy. Good luck with this one. It is going to be brutal because there's a lot of garnet in there. I didn't put any black sands in there, so no Benson Beach to fight with, but the garnet is going to be rough. So good luck to you. What mini pans? These mini pans? I'll leave it on there. I gotta because I am getting low in my mini pans. I got maybe another 2.5 months worth. So this might get me through the year. But maybe for 25, I'll have to find another something to give away as gimmick. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I'll see if I can find the receipt for where I got them from. So just let him know what you're using them for if you're getting a whole bunch, and he might cut you a deal. That's what he told me. So he's just, after the fact, he just threw some extra in there. He's like, here you go. I was like, oh, shit, sweet. It's awesome. But I'll check into it and give you, pass along the info for sure. But to the rest of you, just want to thank you all for hanging out with me. It's been a very fun evening. Again, I apologize for the late start, but you know how it goes. Shit happens. I'll make it up to you in the future somehow. Tune in next weekend for the next pay dirt review or something. I definitely have a very hefty bag of dirt to go through here. So we'll check that out if anything. But maybe we'll have a pay dirt review as well. We'll see. Either way, until next time, I just want to thank you all for hanging out with me. And as always, if I don't see you out at the rivers, I will catch you in the backyard. This is Dig Daddy signing out. Peace.
Searching pay dirt to get that gold. Backyard prospecting, blazing trails by the riverside. In search of treasures, no place to hide. With gold in our eyes, it won't be denied. Backyard prospecting. We'll show